Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Coin Lovers and Treasure Hunters. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of United Kingdom to Pence coins. Now you might think a TP coin isn't worth much more than its face value, but what if I told you that some of these small coins are actually worth hundreds or even thousands of pounds to collectors? That's right, your everyday change could be hiding a rare and valuable coin. In this video we'll uncover the top 5 most valuable to Pence coins from the UK that are worth big money. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just curious about what might be hiding in your piggy bank, you won't want to miss this list. Stick around because the number 1 coin on our list is a true rarity that could change the way you look at your spare change forever. Let's get started. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of British coinage, and our focus is on the 1992 United Kingdom to Pence coin. While the TP coin may appear to be just another small denomination in everyday change, for collectors it holds great historical, cultural, and numismatic significance. The 1992 version in particular comes with some important details regarding its design, production, and value. If you enjoy exploring rare coins, learning about their stories, and discovering how even the smallest coin in your pocket could be worth more than face value, then stick with us until the end of this video. The 2 pence coin was first introduced in 1971 as part of the decimalisation of the British currency system. From its very first mintage it has carried the iconic design of the badge of the Prince of Wales, which shows a plume of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet along with the German motto, "Eat dear," meaning I serve. This design, created by Christopher Ironside, became a symbol of continuity during a period of massive currency change. By 1992, the coin had been in circulation for over 2 decades, but this particular year saw important changes in how the Royal Mint produced coins, especially in terms of their composition. Up until 1991, the 2 pence coins were struck in bronze, a metal alloy of copper, tin, and zinc, but in 1992 the Royal Mint switched to using copper-plated steel, a cheaper material that allowed for mass production at lower cost. This transition marked a turning point in the history of British coinage. As a result, the 1992 2 pence coin exists in both bronze and copper-plated steel versions, though the steel type would dominate future production. Collectors are particularly interested in the distinction, since early strikes from this year may still be found in bronze, and these versions are scarcer compared to their steel counterparts. Now let's talk about the mintage numbers. The Royal Mint produced an impressive quantity of 2 pence coins in 1992 to meet circulation demands. Over 291 million copper-plated steel coins were struck for circulation that year, making it one of the highest mintages for this denomination. However, the bronze coins struck in 1992 were not meant for general circulation, but rather for collector sets and special issues. These are much rarer and command significantly higher prices in the numismatic market. Collectors often look for these distinctions when valuing coins from 1992. So what about the value of the 1992 2 pence coin today? For circulated examples of the standard copper-plated steel coin, the value remains around its face value of 2p, since millions were minted and they remain common. However, uncirculated or proof versions, especially those in original collector sets, can fetch between £1 and £5 depending on their condition. The much rarer bronze 1992 2 pence coins are where things get exciting. These can sell for anywhere between £10 and £50, and in pristine graded condition potentially even higher. One of the interesting features to check when examining a 1992 2 pence coin is the edge and the color. Bronze coins have a slightly different hue compared to copper-plated steel, and collectors often use a magnet test to identify them, since steel coins are magnetic whereas bronze coins are not. This simple trick has helped many collectors identify rare pieces from ordinary change. As a tip for beginners, always check both the metal composition and the condition of your coin before considering its market value. The obverse of the coin in 1992 features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makloff, which was introduced in 1985 and used until 1997. This portrait shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, and it is known for its elegant and regal appearance. For many collectors, coins from this period carry an extra sentimental value as they represent an era of stability and continuity under the late Queen Elizabeth. To having this portrait on the 1992 2p coin adds to its charm and collectability. For numismatists, even the smallest design details matter. On the 1992 coin, the reverse design remained unchanged with the iconic Prince of Wales feathers. However, subtle changes in die, alignment, striking quality, and minting errors from this year are of particular interest. For example, off-center strikes, misaligned lettering, or unusual metal coloring can make a 1992 DP coin much more valuable. Such error coins can fetch hundreds of pounds at auction, especially if they are certified by a grading service. In the broader context of coin collecting, the 1992 Pence coin represents a transition year. It marked the end of the Bronze era and the beginning of the copper-plated steel era for British coinage. For this reason, many collectors make sure to include both versions of the 1992 coin in their collections. Over time, as more collectors become aware of the rarity of the bronze strike, its value could rise significantly, making it an excellent investment piece for the future. So to wrap up, the 1992 United Kingdom Pence coin may look like just another small copper coin, but it holds a story of change, rarity, and history. With its huge mintage of steel coins and its much rarer bronze issues, it appeals to both casual collectors and serious numismatists. If you ever come across one, especially a non-magnetic bronze version, hold on to it. You might just have a valuable coin in your hand. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into coin history, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our uploads about rare and valuable coins from around the world. In today's video, we are going to take a deep dive into the story of the 2 pence coin of the United Kingdom from the year 1993. This particular coin might look like just another regular piece of change in your pocket, but in reality, every coin has a history, a background, and in some cases a surprising value for collectors. So if you've ever wondered whether your 1993 2 pence coin is worth more than its face value, stay tuned till the end of this video, because we will cover every single detail, including mintage, history, collector's worth. The 1993 2 pence coin belongs to the decimal series of the United Kingdom. Decimalization in Britain officially started in 1971, when the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence was replaced by the decimal currency system we use today. The 2 pence coin was one of the first decimal coins introduced, and since then it has undergone changes in both design and composition. The 1993 version is particularly interesting because by this time the coin had already become a very common part of daily circulation, yet collectors still pay attention to details such as mint marks, condition, and errors. Now let's talk about the design. On the obverse side of the 1993 2 pence coin, you will find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makloff. This third definitive portrait of Her Majesty was used on UK coins from 1985 until 1997, and it shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. The reverse side carries the famous badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet with a ribbon below bearing the motto "Ich diene," which means I serve in German. This traditional symbol is iconic and makes the 2p coin stand out among other denominations. When it comes to specifications, the 1993 2 pence coin was struck in bronze. The coin weighs 7.12 grams and has a diameter of 25.91 millimeters. Its smooth edge gives it a simple yet elegant look. This bronze alloy composition of copper, tin, and zinc was standard for the coin up until 1992, after which the Royal Mint began issuing copper-plated steel coins. So the 1993 version is actually one of the last years you can find this coin in the original bronze composition, which adds a subtle historical significance for collectors. The mintage figure for the 1993 2 pence coin is quite high. Millions of these coins were produced by the Royal Mint, which means the coin is generally not rare in circulation. However, condition always matters in the numismatic world. A heavily worn 1993 2 pence will usually be worth only its face value, but coins in uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated condition, especially those preserved in mint sets, can attract a higher premium. It's always recommended to check the coin's condition before assessing its real market value. In terms of current market value, circulated examples of the 1993 2 pence coin typically hold a value between 2p and 20p depending on condition. However, uncirculated examples can sell for anywhere between £1 to £3, and special proof versions struck for collectors in Royal Mint sets can sometimes be valued higher depending on demand, while This coin won't make you instantly rich. It remains a fascinating collectible, especially for those who want a complete set of decimal coins from each year of issue. Collectors are also on the lookout for errors or varieties. With coins small, minting mistakes can make a big difference. Double strikes off center, strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet are extremely rare, but if you were lucky enough to come across such an error in a 1993 2-pence coin, its value could jump significantly. These error coins have been known to sell for several pounds or even more at auctions, depending on their uniqueness and demand among collectors. It's also important to put this coin in context with historical events. In 1993, Britain was experiencing economic and political changes, and coins like the 2-pence remained an everyday necessity for the public. Although it wasn't a commemorative year for the 2p coin, its continuous production reflected the role of coinage in daily life. The fact that millions of these coins are still around today is a testament to their durability and utility. Every coin you find in your pocket is part of that living history. For those interested in building a coin collection, the 1993 2-pence is a great addition. Not only is it affordable, but it also holds value as part of the broader UK decimal coin series. Many collectors aim to gather coins year by year, and completing a full set gives a great sense of achievement. The 1993 issue, being one of the final bronze versions, makes it extra appealing for those who pay close attention to the changes in coin composition over the years. Before we wrap up, if you enjoy learning about the value, history, and hidden details of coins like the 1993 2-pence from the United Kingdom, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you never miss our uploads. We bring you deep research, long explanations, and hidden stories of world coins that may be lying right in your pocket. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a 1993 2p coin and tell us in what condition it was. And remember, sometimes even the smallest coin can carry a story worth far more than its face value. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. In today's video, we are going to dive into the fascinating world of British currency by exploring the 2-pence coin from the year 1994 of the United Kingdom. Many people overlook small denomination coins, but they actually carry a rich history, unique design details, and sometimes surprising collectible value. The 1994 2p coin is one such piece. Whether you're a beginner in coin collecting or a seasoned numismatist, this video will provide you with in-depth knowledge about its background, circulation, rarity, and how much it might be worth today. So make sure you stick around until the end, because we also have important subscription details and tips on identifying rare mint errors. Let's begin with the basic details of the 2-pence coin itself. The United Kingdom introduced the decimal currency system in 1971, and the 2p coin became a part of this revolutionary change in British money. The 1994 edition of the 2p coin is composed of bronze weighing 7.12 grams with a diameter of 25.91 millimeters and a thickness of 2.03 millimeters. This coin, like earlier issues before 1992, was struck in bronze before the Royal Mint transitioned to copper-plated steel in 1992. That means the 1994 2p is part of the bronze series, making it more attractive to collectors who appreciate the older metal compositions. Now let's talk about the design. On the obverse side of the coin, you will find the portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makloff. This effigy was used on UK coinage between 1985 and 1997. It shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, a symbol of monarchy and authority. Around the portrait are the inscriptions Elizabeth to DG Reg FD 1994, which stands for Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fidei, Defensor, meaning Elizabeth II by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This particular portrait is iconic, and for many collectors it is one of the most recognizable of the Queen's coinage portraits. On the reverse side of the 1994 2-pence coin, we see the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers emerging from a coronet. A ribbon below bears the German motto Ich diene, which translates to I serve. This emblem has been used on the 2p coin since its introduction in 1971, and it has deep royal historical significance. The design is elegant and symbolic, representing centuries of tradition tied to the monarchy and the Prince of Wales. For coin enthusiasts, this reverse design is one of the classic and enduring images in modern UK coinage. In terms of mintage, the Royal Mint produced an impressive number of 2-pence coins in 1994 for general circulation. However, the exact quantity is so large that individual coins are generally not considered rare in circulated condition. Still, certain coins can stand out because of their grade, condition, or potential minting errors. Brilliant uncirculated and proof versions were also produced in coin sets which are significantly more desirable to collectors and can fetch a premium. The sheer volume coins means most 1994. So what about the actual value of the 1994 2-pence coin today? In circulated condition, these coins are worth around 2p to perhaps 20p if in better than average shape. However, if you find an uncirculated version or one that has been carefully preserved in mint condition, the value can rise up to £1 to £3, and in some cases even more for graded examples. In MS mint state condition, proof sets containing the 1994 2p coin are worth significantly more. Depending on demand, it's also worth keeping an eye out for error coins such as MIS strikes or off-center strikes, which can sometimes fetch tens of pounds from eager collectors. An interesting point for collectors is the difference in metal composition between older 2p coins and newer ones. Since 1992, the Royal Mint started making 2-pence coins out of copper-plated steel instead of solid bronze. That means the 1994 issue, still made of bronze, represents the last era of traditional metal coinage before the full switch was completed. Some collectors specialize in building sets of coins based on metal composition, and the 1994 bronze 2p is a necessary addition to complete that collection. For those who are building a British coin collection, the 1994 2-pence coin is a relatively affordable piece to acquire, but its value lies in its place within the broader numismatic story of the UK. It connects to the larger history of decimalization, the long reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and the transition from bronze to steel. Even though it may not be an extremely rare coin, it still represents an important piece of British monetary history, and that's why it deserves a spot in every collector's album. Before we wrap up, let's talk about subscription details. If you're enjoying this deep dive into coin history and values, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. We regularly upload videos about coin values, rare finds, error coins, and everything numismatic. Subscribing is free, but it helps us continue producing informative content that benefits collectors around the world. You can also drop a comment below to share your experiences. Have you ever come across a 1994 2-pence coin in your change, and what condition was it in? Your feedback helps us grow this community of coin enthusiasts. In conclusion, the 1994 2-pence coin of the United Kingdom may not make you instantly rich, but it is a fascinating collectible that reflects the rich heritage of British coinage, from its elegant design featuring the Queen's portrait and the Prince of Wales's badge to its history as a bronze coin during a transitional period. This coin has much more to offer than its small denomination suggests for collectors. It's about history, rarity, condition, and sometimes luck with finding error coins. So check your change, check your old coin jars, and maybe you'll discover one of these little treasures. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in our next coin video. In today's video, we will be taking an in-depth look at the 2-pence coin from the year 1999 of the United Kingdom. At first glance, this coin may seem like just an ordinary piece of pocket change, but as we will uncover today, it holds both historical and collector significance. Whether you are a coin enthusiast, a beginner collector, or just someone who stumbled upon this coin in your change, this detailed breakdown will guide you through its background, design, and current value. The 2-pence coin of 1999 belongs to the decimal coinage system of the United Kingdom, which was first introduced in 1971. On the obverse of the coin you will find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank. Broadly, this particular portrait was introduced in 1998 and was the fourth official effigy of the Queen used on UK coinage. It depicts a more mature Queen wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, and it remained in use until 2015 for the 1999 2-pence. This makes the coin especially interesting, since it was among the early years to feature this updated design. Turning to the reverse, the coin carries the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, which consists of a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet above the motto Ich diene, which translates from German as I serve. This design has been used on the 2-pence coin since decimalization in 1971. and continued until the Royal Mint redesigned the reverse of UK coins in 2008. The denomination to pence is clearly inscribed below the feathers. This makes the 1999 to p coin a piece of numismatic history tied closely to the tradition of the British monarchy. Now let's talk about the mintage figures, which play a big role in determining how collectible a coin can be. In 1999, the Royal Mint produced a very high number of 2p coins for circulation, more than 200 million pieces. This means that the 1999 to p is generally common in circulation, and for the most part it does not hold a premium above face value in circulated condition. However, collectors often look for high-grade uncirculated examples or coins in proof sets, which are significantly scarcer and much more valuable. For collectors, condition is everything. A well-worn 1999 to p coin that has been in circulation for decades will usually only be worth its face value, that is 2p. However, if you happen to have an uncirculated piece, especially one taken from a brilliant uncirculated set or a proof set, its value can be much higher. Such coins are often struck with greater care, sharper detail, and polished dies, making them shine with an impressive finish that appeals to collectors. Proof versions in their original packaging can fetch several pounds, often ranging between £3 to £10 depending on the market and condition. It's also important to note that some coins gain value because of errors or varieties, while the 1999 2p coin is not known for any major minting errors. Collectors should always keep an eye out for unusual features. Examples of potential errors include MIS strikes, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These are not common, but if you were to come across such a piece, the value could increase substantially, sometimes reaching tens or even hundreds of pounds, depending on rarity and demand. The metal composition of the 1999 2p coin is also worth mentioning. Up until 1992, UK 2p coins were made of bronze, but starting from that year they were changed to copper-plated steel. This means the 1999 coin is actually magnetic, unlike the earlier bronze issues. This subtle detail often sparks interest among collectors who enjoy comparing different eras of coinage materials. Collecting these coins by year allows enthusiasts to track the evolution of the UK's currency through time. Another point of discussion is the historical context of 1999. This was the final year of the 20th century, a period of transition as the world was preparing to enter a new millennium. For some collectors, coins dated 1999 carry an added sentimental or historical value as they mark the close of one era and the beginning of another. This makes keeping a pristine example of the 1999 2p coin not just a matter of numismatics, but also of historical memory. If you are interested in selling or valuing your 1999 2p coin, it's always recommended to check online marketplaces, coin fairs, or with local dealers. Common circulated pieces are worth face value, but coins in brilliant uncirculated or proof condition can attract strong interest among collectors. Always look for coins in the best condition possible, preferably still sealed in Royal Mint packaging to maximize value. Many collectors try to build complete year sets, which means your coin might be the missing piece someone is searching for. Before we wrap up, here's a quick reminder. If you enjoy discovering the stories behind everyday coins and want to learn how some of them could be worth big money, make sure to subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Share this video with fellow collectors or anyone who might have a jar of old coins at home, because you never know what treasures could be hiding in plain sight. The 2p coin, 1999 of the United Kingdom, may not make you rich overnight, but it is a fascinating piece of decimal coinage history that every collector should know about. Today we're diving deep into the story, history, and potential value of the United Kingdom 2p coin from the year 2001. At first glance, the 2p coin might look ordinary, something you'd easily find in everyday change, but when it comes to coin collecting, even the most common-looking coins can hide incredible stories and sometimes surprising value. So in this video we'll take a closer look at its design, history, rarity, collector interest, and what makes some of these coins sell for much more than their face value. Stay tuned until the end, because I'll also share some key tips on identifying rare versions and how you can start your own coin collection today. The British decimal 2p coin was first introduced in 1971 when the UK officially switched to decimal currency. The coin was designed as part of the new decimal series and has remained a staple in UK Coinage ever since by 2001 the TP coin was already 3 decades old in circulation history. While many people overlooked it as just a small denomination, collectors know that every year of minting has unique characteristics. Sometimes minting errors, variations, or low mintage numbers can make a particular year's coin highly desirable. The year 2001 is particularly interesting because it falls just before the Royal Mint introduced some design changes in the following decade. The obverse of the 2001 2p coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was the fourth portrait used, designed by Ian. Ranked broadly, this version of the Queen's portrait is notable for its mature and realistic depiction, with the Queen wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara on the reverse. You'll see the famous badge of the Prince of Wales, which consists of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, with the motto Ich diene below, meaning I serve. The reverse design was created by Christopher Ironside, who also designed many other decimal coins. This combination of detailed artistry makes the coin more than just pocket change. It's a piece of national symbolism. In the year 2001, the Royal Mint produced millions of TP coins for circulation, making them quite common. However, not all coins survive circulation in collectible condition. Over time, coins wear down, get scratched, or even damaged. That's why finding a 2001 TP in pristine, uncirculated, or proof condition can make a big difference in value. Proof sets and brilliant, uncirculated sets issued by the Royal Mint that year are especially sought after by collectors, as they were struck with extra care and detail. If you happen to own a coin from one of these special sets, it could be worth far more than the everyday circulating versio. For most 2001 2p coins found in everyday circulation, their value is typically close to face value, that is to p. However, collectors are often willing to pay a premium for coins in excellent condition. Even for common years, a lightly circulated coin might fetch around 10 to 20 pence, while coins in uncirculated condition can sell for £1 to £2, depending. Where coin collecting gets especially exciting is when we talk about errors and varieties. Some TP coins from other years are famously known for their new pence error, when the inscription mistakenly used the old wording instead of the updated to pence. While the 2001 coin does not have a widely documented error like this, there may still be rare minting mistakes such as off-center strikes, misaligned dies, or double strikes. These error coins can dramatically increase the value of an otherwise ordinary TP piece. Collectors are always on the lookout for these anomalies, so it's worth examining your coins carefully under good lighting, or even with a magnifying glass. You might wonder, why would someone pay more than face value for such a common coin? The answer lies in the passion of collectors. Many collectors aim to build complete sets of decimal coins by year, and that means they'll need a 2001 TP to complete their collection. Others look for coins in the best possible condition, graded by professional services. These grading companies rate coins on a scale, and a 2001 TP in a high grade such as MS65 or higher could command impressive prices from dedicated collectors. Now, can a 2001 2p coin make you rich overnight? Probably not, but it does have investment potential, especially in proof or high-grade examples. Coin collecting is a hobby where small values add up over time. For example, today's TP coin might be worth only a few pounds, but decades from now, as fewer high-quality examples remain in existence, its value could grow significantly. Collectors often see coins not just as currency, but as miniature pieces of history that increase in value with rarity and age. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the 2001 2p coin, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a like. We regularly post long, detailed videos on coins from the UK and around the world, helping collectors and enthusiasts understand their value and history. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on our updates, and you'll join a growing community of coin lovers who share tips, stories, and experiences. Plus, in every video we give you practical advice on identifying valuable coins that could be sitting unnoticed in your change jar. To wrap it up, the 2001 UK pence coin may seem like just a small copper-plated steel coin, but it carries with it a story of history, design, and collector interest. Most examples in circulation are worth only their face value, but proof versions, uncirculated coins, or rare error coins could bring in extra value for collectors. As always, the key is condition, so check your coins carefully, store them safely, and you might be holding onto a future treasure. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned for more videos on Valuable coins worth big money, who knows? The next coin we talk about could be hiding in your pocket right now.